Hi, class. It's time to go over some questions from your readings on page 197 to 202, Unit 8.3. Hopefully, you're all doing well when you watch this and you're hanging in there and persevering. Persevering is not something that comes easily to we humans, but that's what we have to do right now is hang in there and keep just doing the next thing. Keep doing the next thing, keep focusing, keep our eyes focused ahead of us, keep moving in that direction. So, Chapter 8, your third set of questions. What is a parasite? I'm pretty sure that most of us know what a parasite is. A smaller organism that lives off of or in something else and sucks the blood out, sucks the nutrients out of that. It survives at the expense of the host, of the creature that it's living inside. So, bacteria, tapeworms, fleas, ticks, things like that, those are all parasites, and sin is like that. Sin lives inside of us and it sucks the very life out of us. That's one of the ways that sin is like a parasite. It lives off of us and it will eventually destroy our life if we do not deal with it and take care of it. Just like fleas on your cat will make your cat sick or your dog sick. So that's why you get all those chemicals to kill the fleas and ticks and other things that get onto your precious little fluffies life and suck the life out of it. So that's what a parasite is, and sin is like that. The reading also deals with idolatry. How are we to be rescued from idolatry? And idolatry is not just graven images like the people in Papua New Guinea have or some ancient tribe somewhere. John Calvin said that our hearts are like idol-making factories, and that's a spoiler warning for one of your questions. Our hearts, we're drawn to different things, and we take good things, created things, and we put them in the position of God, and we end up worshiping them, and they become idols in our life. But how are we rescued from that idolatry? We are rescued from idolatry when we understand once again who God is. When we encounter Him and we see Him and we understand Him better, then that helps us to see that the things that we're worshiping, money, fame, prestige, somebody else's attention, just got to have a boyfriend or girlfriend, those easily can become idols. We realize that those things are really, really tiny. I mean, are they really worthy of all of our worship and all of our attention and all the trust that we put into them? When we see God and we understand His holiness, that helps rescues us from that trap of worshiping something that's just created and it really cannot answer all of our needs. There's a quote in here from A.W. Tozer, and he says this about idolatry. The essence of idolatry is the entertainment of thoughts about God that are unworthy of Him. It begins in the mind and may be present where no overt act of worship has taken place. But we eventually do end up worshiping those things. Wrong ideas about God are not only the fountain from which the polluted waters of idolatry flow, they are themselves idolatrous. The idolater simply imagines things about God and acts as if they were true. So the way that we think and the way that we conceive God is very critical in us dealing with idols and with idolatry in our life. And then what did the reformer John Calvin say about our hearts and idols? You'll have to research this. It's not in the textbook, and I may have just given it away. So you may want to go back. If you didn't catch it, you may want to go back and listen to this again. And listening to things again is not a bad idea. You'd be amazed. My junior high students, I tell them not to turn in some things, and yet every day when I come and pick up the notes, the things that I told them not to turn in are there with the rest of their homework. So hopefully you get a smile from that. Hopefully you're not acting like the junior high students. And until the next set of YouTube videos comes out, have a good day.